They called him the voice of online chess, a young man who made one of the world's oldest games feel alive again for a new generation. His calm voice, his sharp wit, and his brilliant mind captivated millions across YouTube and Twitch. But on October 19th, 2025, the chess world went silent. Daniel Naroditsky, grandmaster, streamer, educator, and one of the brightest American talents, was gone, just 29 years old. And almost instantly, one question spread across the internet. What really happened to Daniel Naroditsky? Just weeks before his death, Naroditsky seemed to be at the height of his career. He had just posted a comeback video on his channel titled, "You Thought I Was Gone?" Smiling, upbeat, and ready to dive back into the game he loved. He had no public health issues, no warning signs, nothing to suggest that anything was wrong. To fans, Danya, as many called him, was pure talent wrapped in kindness, a prodigy who turned chess into art. But behind the polished smile, something darker might have been unfolding, something that would leave even his closest followers searching for answers. Daniel Naroditsky was born in California on November 9th, 1995. He started playing chess at 6 years old, and by 12, he was already a world champion in his age group. He became a grandmaster at just 18, one of the youngest in American history. But Naroditsky wasn't just a player, he was a teacher. He could explain a complex chess position like he was telling a bedtime story. His calm delivery and gentle humor turned even the toughest endgames into lessons anyone could follow. When chess exploded online, during the lockdowns, when millions suddenly rediscovered the game, Daniel became one of its most beloved faces. His YouTube channel grew fast, his Twitch streams drew thousands, and his collaborations with other chess stars like Hikaru Nakamura made him a household name in the community. He wasn't flashy. He wasn't loud. He was genuine, and that was his power. That's why when news broke on October 20th that he had been found dead in his home in Charlotte, North Carolina, disbelief swept across the chess world. Tributes began flooding in within hours. Unreal. Not Danya. He was the heart of this community. The Charlotte Chess Center, where he worked as a coach and mentor, confirmed the news with a short statement, calling his death unexpected and asking for privacy for family. But the word unexpected was doing a lot of heavy lifting, because the public had no answers, no official cause of death, no explanation, just silence. And that silence quickly gave way to speculation. People began looking back at his final live streams. Something, they said, felt off. On Reddit and Twitter, longtime fans pointed out moments where Daniel seemed agitated, restless, distracted. One viewer wrote, "He looked like he hadn't slept. His eyes were wide, his movements jittery. I thought maybe he was just tired." Some fans wondered if it was exhaustion, burnout, or even anxiety. Others feared something worse. Then came an unexpected twist. Former world champion Vladimir Kramnik publicly questioned Naroditsky's death, implied there might have been substance abuse or even foul play involved. His comments caused a wave of outrage, some accusing Kramnik of being insensitive, others saying he was simply asking questions that everyone was too scared to ask. The truth was, nobody really knew, and with no autopsy report released to the public, the mystery deepened. What made it all even more chilling was the timing. Just 2 days before his death, Daniel had uploaded that comeback video, "You Thought I Was Gone?" It was lighthearted, full of jokes, the same warmth that made fans love him. To see that video now feels almost eerie, like a final goodbye nobody recognized at the time. Behind the camera, maybe he was battling something no one could see. The pressure of maintaining perfection, the expectations of millions, the loneliness that often hides behind the glow of a screen. In truth, Daniel wasn't just playing chess. He was living inside it. He streamed, coached, commented, analyzed. Every waking moment seemed tied to the game. And sometimes, even passion can turn into pressure. After the news broke, tributes poured in from all corners of the chess world. Chess.com called him one of the most respected and loved educators of the modern era. FIDE, the International Chess Federation, described him as a brilliant mind who inspired millions. His students from the Charlotte Chess Center shared stories about how he stayed after hours to help beginners, how he always made time to explain, to encourage, to make chess feel fun. Fans flooded social media with clips, his calm explanations, his laughter, his famous, "Oh no, what have I done?" reaction during blitz matches. But beneath the grief, another conversation started to grow louder. Was Daniel's death a sign of a deeper issue? The pressure cooker environment of content creation and online fame? In recent years, the chess streaming world has become intense. Daily uploads, sponsorships, viewer counts, live tournaments. The internet loved perfection, and perfection takes a toll. Some insiders have suggested that Daniel might have been struggling quietly, with exhaustion, isolation, or mental health challenges that went unseen. Others think there may be things we'll never know. As days turn to weeks, official sources remain quiet. No autopsy report, no police update, no family statement beyond the initial post. It's as if the world just moved on, except for the people who still can't stop asking the question, what really happened to Daniel Naroditsky? His death leaves a gap that numbers can't fill. It's not just the loss of a player, it's the loss of a teacher, a mentor, a voice that made a complicated game feel human. And it's a reminder that sometimes, even the brightest minds can carry battles we never see. In the end, Daniel's story is about more than chess. It's about brilliance and burnout, connection and loneliness, and how the internet can both elevate and quietly crush the people who give it their all. What we do know is this: Daniel Naroditsky inspired millions. He showed that chess wasn't just about winning. It was about thinking, patience, beauty, and heart. He may be gone, but his lessons, his games, and his voice still echo across YouTube, Twitch, and the minds of players everywhere. The investigation continues. But until we get the full truth, we can only hold on to the legacy he left behind. One of kindness, intelligence, and a deep love for the game. Daniel Naroditsky's story reminds us that behind every smiling face on the internet, there's a human being fighting unseen battles. So next time you watch a streamer, a content creator, or anyone chasing perfection, remember, sometimes the people who bring light to others forget to save a little for themselves. Before you go, tell us what you think. Was Daniel's death purely tragic? Or is there something more we're not being told? Let's talk about it in the comments below. And if you want to follow every new update in this heartbreaking story, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because this story isn't over. And neither is its impact.